Welcome to the Baku Files, where we talk about stuff. So, welcome to the Baku Files. My name is Kalis Baku, and I am here joined with my friend, Megareese!
Hello.
You may know him from the Terraria video series.
That has yet been to release.
You've been in the last two out of the three that are out.
Yeah, the ones from how long ago?
At least a year.
Exactly.
Shut up. The next episode, the episode of Terraria rebooted is halfway through.
You're only halfway through editing it?
Shut up.
Dude, you know how long ago you started editing that?
Yes, I do.
My dude, you need to at least get one of those out.
I know. I've been getting videos out. That's at least good.
We've already pre-recorded 11 episodes.
Yeah, I know. I'll get them done when I get them done. Okay? Get on my back, Mom.
You're trying to do too much stuff.
You're trying to derail the episode right now is what you're doing.
I'm just talking, man. Talking out my ass.
Yeah, you need to stop doing that. It's hard. It's bad for the microphone.
It's amazing for the background.
What? So, we're both people who've worked in the service industry, right?
Indeed.
And we've had a lot of experiences in the service industry.
One of us more than the other.
I'll stab you. So, we've been working in the service industry at completely fair and equal rates. Listen, okay, I had to work at Subway. So Subway counts for stop with your crinkly stuff. So I want to know, what is your best customer experience? What's the ideal customer?
Oh, dude, the ideal customer, there is these like older-ish couple that comes in, they're regulars. They're super nice. They always order the same exact thing. They're always super understanding when we're like super busy and they're not like up our ass. Even when we'll have like 30 other customers, we're just totally overworked when there's only like 2 of us. Like, we are understaffed at
Daniel's.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I'm gonna censor the name of the restaurants.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to get sued.
You don't want to get sued?
My best customer experience, I think I'd have to say, is just like this one girl that came in, and I was working at Subway. I was making a sandwich, and I was trying to make like casual conversation because I realized that I was taking forever because I was really tired that day. She was just so understanding. She was just like joking along with me and just carrying the conversation naturally. It was just like actual human experience, not I'm here to food, give me the food. I don't want you in my life right now.
Yeah, there's so many people like that in customer service. It's terrible.
Right. And I don't want you in my life.
Just give me the food so I can leave already.
So, my friend, I'm getting my narrator voice back on. Last time on Terraria. No, I do a Dragon Ball Z. Last time on Terraria.
Oh, fuck. I don't remember.
So, what's your average day look like?
The average day at Daniel's.
Daniel's.
You didn't want to call it the actual name.
I know, it's just funny.
Nah, the average day, we'll have a couple nice people, but most of it is just super rude people who expect you to just get everything right away. When, like, it just does not. Like, it's fresh at Daniel's, so it takes time.
I don't understand why people expect that, like, expect you to be done now, instantly, right now. Why do people do that?
I don't know. People these days, they just have no patience.
Absolutely none.
Even old people who've been around for a while, just no patience.
Fucking hell. It's just like...
And then they expect it to be, and then they make it all your fault when, like, I'm not even the cook. I just serve drinks and take orders.
It's all your fault. You know, the way that you didn't even touch my food except for serving it to me, and that's why it's undercooked. It's not the fact that you have a literal school lunch lady working there.
Dude, nah, she hasn't worked there in a while now. It's so amazing that she does not work there. Dude, even on days where it's like not even that bad, our normal cook would have no problem. But she would just take even just the lightest of workloads and make it so cumbersome and just make the whole day terrible. It was ridiculous.
Oh my god. Yeah, school lunch ladies aren't actual people that are like getting their start in culinary careers. I think the school
No.
lunch lady is where your culinary skills go to die.
Yes. It's where you failed culinary.
Yes, it's for the rejects. It's just how they filter out the people that really just want to be in the culinary career but are really just not good at it.
No.
So they're just gonna boil hamburgers and then spray paint on grill marks. Why does your school do that?
Dude, I don't know. Have you actually rubbed off one of those grill marks?
I don't go to your school. I wouldn't know.
One time, they served grilled chicken at my school.
No.
Was not grilled chicken, my dude. Was not. And it was clear today. That stuff was like rubber. It was so bad.
Why can't they just toss it on the grill?
Because they don't have a grill.
Why not?
They have 50 microwaves. That's what they have. All they have is microwaves and freezers.
I have no idea what my cafeteria has, but whatever it is, I don't know why half the time when I get my chicken patties, my chicken sandwiches, which is a regular thing they serve, like as an alternative to the actual changing lunches, they serve that, and my God, a lot of the time, for some reason, the breading itself just stale. I think they freeze the breading.
On the chicken? It's breaded chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just... Do you think they freshly put the bread on the chicken and then cook it?
No. I mean, like, I think the breading's just pre-freezed when it's assembled back at the, like, place.
Well, of course.
No, not on the chicken, just freezed on its own.
Well, of course.
Why would they do that?
To make it last longer.
Just make the chicken patty and then freeze it. Don't, like, make the chicken patty's freezing thing get even more far, because it's just like hard when you bite into it. It's just like that crunchy, but that wrong kind of crunchy. Like not like a crisp little.
Well, it's
more.
Because it's not deep fried. That shit's just like in a microwave.
Yeah, no, it literally tastes like microwave food because it's just like you take a bite into it. It's like rock candy.
Yeah, basically. I talk crap on my grilled chicken, but it's better than the breaded chicken they serve.
I love myself microwave. You know, the only thing that deserves to be put in a microwave is a corn dog, because there's no way you can fuck up a corn dog in a microwave.
Okay, you'd be
can-
surprised.
Do they? Do they really?
Dude, I've seen burnt corn dogs come out of a microwave. Like, how do they do that?
How do you burn something in the microwave that isn't popcorn?
I don't know.
Usually it just like solidifies and doesn't actually burn. I don't know why it solidifies. It's fucking weird.
You know what, actually, now that I say that, they don't cook the corn dogs in the microwave, they actually cook them in oven. They do have ovens.
Why?
See, they do have ovens. Half the time they undercook it or overcook it. Very rarely do they actually perfectly cook it, and those days are the perfect days.
Oh my God. Those days are like how you know the day's gonna actually be going good.
Yeah, when the lunch ladies actually do good.
I think it's just a special. Do you think they just have like a special task force of actually qualified cooks
Oh yes,
that
definitely.
they let in for a single day in the year, and then the rest of the time it's just the lunch ladies. But they have these people that they pay a lot because they actually cook good,
Nah, it's probably just like one lunch lady's actually good.
and then she just rotates in every like once a month.
Dude, actually, that's something I learned with the lunch lady working there, was actually how lunch ladies operate. It's not the same ladies all day. It's like shifts of lunch ladies, and they come in, they'll work for like a couple hours, and then they'll leave, and then a new shift of lunch ladies will come in. So there's probably a good like 80 lunch ladies that work in the same kitchen just every day, but they're never all together at once. So it's basically, you hope to God the good lunch lady was not on the first lunch shift. You hope she was on the one you're eating in.
Oh God, yeah. And you hope to God she's not working at your restaurants.
Dude, the good lunch lady?
No, the bad lunch ladies.
No. You hope. They just might.
They follow you to your restaurants that you.
Dude, that's terrible. No, it was funny. When she started working there, I could pick out what lunch food was cooked by her, because I just know how bad she cooks.
oh my God! When I went to Daniel's, right, and and then she was working there. When I got my chicken sandwich, it was burnt on one side and then undercooked on the other, and then there was also the bits of fat that you're supposed to take off still on it.
Huh?
She made the most atrocity chicken sandwich I have ever eaten.
Oh, also the fat thing? That probably wasn't fat. That was just cheap chicken.
No, it was just this little bit of chewy shit, and I hate it.
Oh, that probably wasn't fat. That was just probably terribly cooked chicken. Because all of the chicken, it's pre-processed chicken.
So,
We get the chicken patties shipped frozen to us. It's just our normal cook is so good, my dude. He cooks it perfectly.
Yeah, because if you take something frozen and you cook it out evenly and all that stuff, that it's gonna turn out good anyway, because like you're just reactivating the heat particles that were there. But that's not the actual science. I'm just bullshitting. But like the way that lunch lady does, it's literally burnt one side and undercooked the other. I don't know how you do that.
You know how many times she would take fucking bacon? Dude, we hated her so much. She did stuff so wrong. Like, she'd cook bacon. Sorry, she'd reheat the bacon in the deep fryer. Because we cook bacon and then we keep it on one side of the grill warm. But if it's been there for a little too long, it cools down too much. So you gotta reheat it on the warm side again. Which, I mean, it still stays warm the whole time. It just is not warm enough. So it's because you can't like burn it. So you just keep it on slow cook.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, she'll essentially, once it's been cooked properly, like they'll cooked properly the correct way the first time, but then she'll deep fry it before she puts it on the burgers. Exactly.
So that's why they all taste so unnecessarily crunchy.
Dude, when she gets a chance, she just deep fries shit. It's like there's so much shit she just shouldn't be. I swear I've seen her put a grilled chicken in the deep fryer. I'm like, what are you doing?
What is that? Why would you do that? Stop what you're doing.
Oh,
Cease.
so stupid.
Go away. Stop working here.
Exactly.
Daniels does not want you here.
Dude, all the grilled stuff and all the burgers, that has to be cooked on the flat top. It's like all the sides and like the breaded stuff. Yeah, that's cooked in the deep fryer.
It's just like the deep fryer is the solution to everything.
Apparently to her.
Yeah.
Apparently she'd never worked with one before. Deep fryer was solution.
Deep fryer was just this grand save all. I'm gonna betray. Okay. Pause here because we'll transition to Subway talking. Just ignore. I'm getting more rubber bands out of the bag so that way we have more to fiddle with. So, Subway. I did not lift that joke from any other YouTuber. There's you can't prove anything.
Totally.
What are your curiosities about Subway?
Oh god, what happens in the back, my dude? What goes on back there? I want to know.
A lot of dishes.
Dude, there has to be. Dude, I've seen weird stuff happen in the front of Subway. I want to know when the weird shit's happening in the back.
So basically, we have to do a lot of inventory stuff.
Who does that?
I don't fucking know. And we have to do it all ourselves. Usually there's when I was working there were 2 people on staff. Didn't have to have anyone in a okay, so there's the sandwich artist, and then there's the senior sandwich artist, which is basically a step below manager. So it's like manager, employee manager, implanager even. So you didn't have to have a senior sandwich artist on staff, which is weird because those people usually know everything and can do everything. And the fact that you didn't have to have one for closing shifts when there are specific tasks that are required for them to do.
Really? They didn't have one.
There were times where so they have meatballs, and if you have them left over, they're claims, and you have to weigh them by the ounce and write it down somewhere. But you can't do that unless you're an SSA or a manager. And there were just nights that I just had to leave it out for someone to come pick it up in the morning.
Really? Because just no one was there to do it.
Yeah.
And it's they won't even let just regular sandwich artists do it.
Nope.
You're just not allowed.
Also, they don't have a requirement of knowledge in terms of experience working on the job if you're there, because there were many times where I was paired with someone who knew less than I did.
There wasn't training that needed to be done beforehand?
There was training, but the training was on the job.
Really?
And sometimes I would be paired with the person in training. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I'm still technically in training. I haven't even figured out how to do some of these things. You're telling me and then they would be in training the way they do training is so stupid. So they make you do a single task the entire day. That's how you're supposed to learn it. So like you'll do the meats and cheeses for the whole day, and then you'll do the lettuces for the whole day. Then you'll operate the toaster for the whole day. Then you'll work on the list for the whole day. Then you'll operate the cash register last for some reason. You'll learn how to do that lastly. And I just found it so stupid. So whenever my manager wasn't on staff, sorry manager, we'll call you Diglett. Sorry manager Diglett, if you're watching this, but I trained your people faster than you did. Because I just told them how to do shit. Fuck off. Fuck, I'm gonna come over there and beat your ass. They're beating your ass. I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna beat your ass.
I hit myself with it anyways.
Yeah, stupid.
So I gotta not.
Fuck.
Oh, where'd that go?
Fuck you. You know what? You know fucking what? I've had it with this shit. So what I do is I just tell them how to do shit, and then they'd pick up pretty fast because it's all really easy stuff. Like the cash register, you just operate like you do at Daniel's. It's just a screen that you operate.
Yeah. I mean, at Daniel's it is also on-the-job training, but it's not like one thing. You just kind of learn it as you go.
Yeah, and they fucking... Oh my god. And they'd hire on people who can't use the toaster because they have a like age thing where if you're like 15, you can't use the toaster. You can cut the vegetables all you want.
But you can't use the toaster.
You cannot use the toaster, no.
Wow. What do you think they're gonna go find a fucking tub and kill themselves with it? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, I don't know what their thinking is, but
you're allowed to handle a knife, but not a toaster.
Sometimes they would have a full staff of people who can't use the toaster. There was like one day where that happened.
Oh, you're talking about the big toaster. I don't know. My brain went to a regular toaster, not the one for the fucking bread.
Yeah, no, it is the one for the bread, but it's meant to toast the whole sandwich.
Yeah, the big one.
Yeah. And then it makes you wonder, like, well, how the fuck are they supposed to do that if they get an order of it? They just, like, say, oh, sorry, can't do that.
Yeah.
And then, it's just so weird. Because then you also don't get, like, I didn't get taught how to actually cook the bread until 2 weeks in.
Really?
Yeah. I think it was 2 weeks. Maybe it might have been longer. I don't know. It just was an obnoxious amount of time in where I didn't even know how to make the bread until a certain point.
I feel like they should definitely have a senior sandwich artist for that.
You know, or just tell me how to do it. Or just anything. Please.
Instead of doing whole days on doing one simple-ass task.
Right. And then, oh boy, it was just so fun working there. In the back, to actually answer your question, in the back, what we do is the list. And then the inventory stuff where we, like, have to pick stuff out of the freezer and walk in. And then what we do after that is we put it all in bins, and then we put them up at the front or in the bin holder, which the bin holder is not equipped for shit because it just does not have good storage. And it was just, it's so fun. I one time, I'll tell you one time, sliced my finger open while making the vegetables. This little corner of my finger here, right? Cut it clean off while cutting a bell pepper. It started bleeding absolutely profusely.
Mister, that sounds like terrible ideas.
I didn't know where this knife was going to go out. I thought I was safe, but then apparently I wasn't by the slightest margin of my finger.
Man, you gotta be careful.
I gotta be careful, yeah. But unfortunately, no further action was taken by on the job dying of my finger. Because it started bleeding like a son of a bitch. Like, I had to put like 5 Band-Aids on it just to like pressure it out of bleeding.
Really?
Yeah. Because the Band-Aid, I just saw it start turning red, and I was like, oh, that's not good. That shouldn't be happening. Why am I feeling lightheaded all of a sudden, yeah?
Yeah, because you cut your goddamn finger open.
The thing is, I was doing dishes, like, primarily. Okay, so nobody ever... There's no sacredness amongst the work team. You just, like, there's laziness and pure laziness. Because Suobei is one of those jobs where, like, people are just hired on because they need the money and nothing else. So they will just be the laziest fucking people you ever worked with. Because there were days where I'd walk in, and I'd, like, take the closing shifts most of the time there.
Yeah.
I'd walk in, and dishes were piled up into a mountain. And I just have to like just sit there taking care of all of it while my coworkers there just slaving away at the front line. Like, hey, could you get those dishes? Maybe get started on the list. We're like halfway through the noon list, and we're supposed to be on the evening list by now. And then it would always be our asses because we'd get out late because we have a shift and a half's worth of work to do.
Yeah, because the fucking day shift wouldn't do shit.
And it's 2 people on staff, usually not adults. So just 2 kids running the whole fucking building the entire day. Or the entire shift. And then having to close it all out and mop and do all this other fucking stuff is just so stupid. The one good thing that came of it was just the fact that I got scheduled with a coworker that I like
Yeah.
a lot. Like, I just got scheduled with that coworker that you vibe with. And it's just like your best friend ever. Just scheduled with them. And it was just so fun. Except for the fact of having to do work. Do you know how many rush hours I had to take on my own? Because my friend was just back there trying to do the list. Because we
Really?
were so far behind. I was literally like taking an entire rush hour on my own, serving like multiple customers at once just because I wanted to get like the line moving.
Mm-hmm.
It was chaos. I developed like strategies. So like I would take their order of vegetables and then start placing a single one of those vegetables on the line next to their sandwich so I remembered which ones were going on. I had to do stuff like that just to like get through a day.
You just had like a single tomato or a single pickle and then like a next to it.
Yeah, no, it's just next to the sandwich. I was like, okay, those are all that. Hey, how would your meats like to be done to do? And then I just get them all done, and then, throw the ones in the toaster, put people's orders together, but then make sure whose order is which. It was chaos. It was very chaos. What are the most chaotic days like over at Daniel's?
Oh, dude, the chaotic days.
Because that's like a little bit of insight on to some of the chaotic days at Suaways. It's just like pure, just like one of us at the front line doing everything ever, and then one of us in the back doing the entire list on their own.
Yeah. You really, most days can become pretty chaotic if we start running out of stuff.
Oh God.
Dude, and it happens so often. We run out of stuff very often. Like we'll get extras of this stuff knowing that we're gonna need it, but we'll still run out of it because just some people will order like 4 or 5 like triple burgers. We'll just completely deplete the burgers we had prepared that day. So then there'll like be 2 people on shift. So then one of them has to go in the back and make burgers. So then I'll just leave one person up front to take orders of stay orders to go and drive through and take drinks out. Because we have to make the drinks for the customers.
Yeah.
And then we also have to bag up the food, give it to the drive through and then to go. We have to remember who has who because we don't have like numbers to give to people.
Mm-hmm.
We just have to watch where they go sit and then mark it down on the ticket. And the only form of like...
Oh yeah, because your tables don't have numbers.
No. No, dude. And it's like so many people will just order large amounts of food at once. And we don't have very many fryers. We only have 2 fryers and 1 flat top grill and only 1 cook. So if we get 1 super large order, that puts us back for like 20 minutes, and then people start getting really mad, and this makes it all so much worse because they start having you do all kinds of other crap that just didn't need to do.
The people getting mad at you like, fight amongst each other, you heathens! They're the ones who depleted our supply!
Exactly.
We came prepared and they still took us down.
Literally, we'll literally have over 100 patties made for the day.
The fuck is going on up there?
Oh, the meats!
Oh, the meats! Okay, we're gonna go to brief intermission. We return from the Pretty Man interlude to give you Megareese's struggles to open his Oculus Quest 2.
Mm-hmm. I think I shut it down instead of just turning it off.
So describe to the audience your problems.
So my problem right now is I lost the password. It's a pattern, and I had not used it for so long that it also disconnected on my phone, so I can't just reset the password because I also need the same password in order to use it on my phone.
Look at big boy over here. Such a sad sight.
Shut up. It keeps pulling up the fucking unlock password. Oh my god, they suck.
Yeah. I see. Yeah, fuck you, editor me. So while you're dealing with that, should simultaneously flex your multifaceted skills that you were talking such big about. Tell us about Daniels some more.
Where would we left off?
The people who just consume like all of your stock.
Oh my god, dude. You know a Discord mod. You know what Discord mods are. We get literal Discord mods who will come in.
The fedora type, the tipping type.
Nah, just the fucking smelly type. Just a big and fucking smelly. Dude, there's these two friends that come in. They're the only Discord mods we see, but there's two of them. Sometimes there'll just be one, but most of the time it's both. They'll both come in and will reek up the whole place.
God.
We have to spray Febreze, like a shit ton of it afterwards, just to try to get rid of the smell. Heck, we'll leave all the doors open. We'll leave the drive-through window open. We'll get some fans running. Like, shit takes a while to get that air out. Dude, but it's bad.
Bruh. Just imagine having such a potent odor to yourself that you literally destroy you destroy the aromatic atmosphere of wherever you go. Their car must smell like a fucking welding factory.
Dude, it is so bad.
A welding factory of shit, though.
Yeah.
Welding shit together.
Yeah, I don't even know how you smell that bad.
Damn.
Oh, I got to it.
Got to it? It's about damn time.
I know. Sound like the fucking Lizzo song.
Copyright.
Uh-huh.
I like it.
Yeah, but no, these fuckers will, each one of them, I'm not talking all together, but each one of them will order a triple cheeseburger and then 2 more burgers and then a large side.
God.
Like, it's insane.
How much do you need to eat?
And because they order so much, it takes forever to get their food, so we have to deal with them that much longer.
Oh my god.
The other day, one of them was eating to go, so he didn't go out and sit in the lobby. Sorry, he didn't go sit out in the dining area. He just sat in the lobby, so right next to the doors. So every time someone walked in, they had to smell this man. I felt so bad.
Oh my god.
Dude, it was terrible.
They sound like actual menaces.
Dude,
like
do.
they need to be seen by somebody. Like
no,
a
they just need
professional.
to get clean. Like, take a goddamn shower. I don't think they ever did.
I don't think so either. I think they just spend all their time on the computers.
I know. I mean, I guess it kind of looked like this dude was, it looked like this dude was going to the gym, but I don't know, man. He just smelled so bad.
He just gets a reservation of the whole gym. He just walks in and everybody just piles out.
Dude, they have to for how bad this man smells.
Especially if he starts working out and then it just starts wafting into the air more.
Dude, this man just reeks up the place. I don't know how people can deal with it. Like, how do they let this man in there?
How is this man allowed to leave his house? He should, like, does his landlord just, like, not ask him for rent because asking him means putting up that smell?
Dude, it must. Nah, but it's pretty bad sometimes. Other than that, some really bad people we get are just really angry people who have no life sometimes, apparently.
Give me your regulars. Give me all your regulars. You've spoken about a few of them. I want all your regulars.
I don't know their names.
Well, give me their descriptions. I want to know about
one
them.
Are like this middle-aged couple. One of them, the lady, she always gets a cheeseburger with lettuce, tomato, and onion.
Is there a way you can mute your quest?
Huh?
Is there a way you can mute your quest? I can hear it from here.
Yeah, she always gets it with no bun, so it has to be a lettuce wrap, basically. And then her husband, he gets different things all the time. But they're always super nice. They always give us really good tips. And they're always super understanding. And they're really patient with us. Another regular we get are really a lot of old ladies. We always get a lot of old ladies. And one of them likes to order fish, but then asks for no salt on it, but we never put salt on it. And then she'll come up and complain to us about how there's salt on it. Which I think this lady is just tripping. Because again, we don't put salt on our fish. We don't salt them. We let you salt them.
She comes on and is like, you get the So she makes you put the salt on?
No, she asks for no salt, but we
Oh.
don't put salt on it in the first place. And then she'll complain saying it's salty fish. Like, there's no fish is, lady. Fish has just a natural saltiness to it.
It comes from the fucking ocean. Of course it does.
Exactly.
What kind of maniac doesn't know that?
Apparently this old lady never gets out, apparently.
It never opens up a Discovery Channel.
Yeah. And then there's another couple old ladies who like to come who always get juniors. The junior meals. They're pretty nice most of the time.
Most of the time.
As long as they don't have to wait too long for their food.
What are your most, like, any more interesting customers?
Oh my god. We have had some pretty drugged up people come into Dave's. Like, there was a couple once who we've never seen again. They came in for 2 minutes, didn't order anything. They just looked at the menu. The dude was chill. The lady was freaking the fuck out. She was sketchy as hell, man.
Bro was out here tweaking.
Yes! She was tweaking like a motherfucker. So then they just both left, and we never saw him since. But it was just an odd interaction.
Oh my god.
Dude, it was funny, because another lady was there, just some random customer, and she was like, I think they're high. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, I ain't talking like this was just some regular, like, some weed or something, like, low-level shit. I think they were on straight cocaine.
They must have been on something. Maybe we just tried mixing stuff.
Dude, they must have.
Oh my
It
god.
was terrible.
They're mixing stuff there.
Ow. Mister, we have a problem.
What's our problem?
I need AA batteries. This one, 1 bar. This one, 2 bars. See, because I can see it in the thing. It's kind of updating, so.
Kind of, maybe, sorta.
You know, it's been a while.
Oh my god, the amount of updates.
Nah, it's just 2.
How often do they update that then?
Not very.
Apparently. No, it's only the, world's leading cutting edge Oculus technology.
No, they've come out a couple Oculuses after this, actually, that are even better.
So they just make a new one, you just give up on the old one.
Not really. They'll still update it every now and again.
Yeah, for those of you losers who, bought into it when we were back doing that, we've moved on since then, okay? The technology business model is always just outdating its own technology and then stopping caring
Oh,
about
heck yeah.
the old stuff. Like the DS. Like, what? I kind of wish they continued the DS some more. Because that was a successor to the Game Boy. And then you had the actual consoles. And then they apparently, it was supposed to be some sort of merger at the Wii U.
Yeah, but the DS, they've come out with so much better technology, like the Switch. It's essentially a DS except bigger.
And only one screen, which is the part that I don't like. I liked the 2-screen nature of it. It gave it a feature that just gave it a unique draw. It was something that you really couldn't find anywhere else.
You could custom make it, buy 2 switches, hook up the screens together.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. I do love having $20,000 handy.
Yeah.
Plus the Switch costs.
They're not 21. Wait, what do you mean 21,000? Where are you getting this number?
You need a computer to be able to do that shit.
Yeah. You mean 21,000? I got one for 1,000.
You what?
Yeah, I built it myself.
Well, I did too, and mine cost. Okay, it only cost under 1,000.
Exactly.
It didn't cost under 1,000. It did not cost. It cost 1,300. It was about there.
Yeah, your graphics card is a pretty decent one. I doubt your whole thing costs less than 1,000.
God, if it cost less than 1,000, then I would have some very sketchy parts that won't last me much longer than a year.
No. Especially with the stuff you're doing with it.
What, just editing and using almost 100% of my CPU at random?
You use 100% of your CPU at random?
It goes up to 90, and I'm looking at my editing software what kind of cache do you hold? It lets you undo from the very start of opening the project. So if you keep the project open for too long, it'll just start lagging the fuck out because the cache has become so large.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, man.
It's very useless. Because I don't need to undo the entire fucking project. And then apparently, the way its save system works, it deletes the save file, throws it in the trash bin, doesn't just get rid of it, it just throws it in the trash bin, and then creates the new save.
That is terrible.
So I just like look into my trash bin sometimes, my recycling bin, and then I see just mountains of the same project file just layered in there, and I'm like, why? What do you think, I'm gonna save a version that like has something gone out of it that I wanted back? What do you think, I'm that stupid?
I have arms. What the fuck? Is this part of the new update? Like I have actual arms. I think it's my oh, it's my avatar.
Don't tap the thing. Stop tapping. Don't point it at me like that, I'll slap you.
I got a gun. Woo.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I hear you.
Ow, ow, my knee, ouch, my knee!
It's not updating.
Ow!
What did you fucking hurt your knee?
I can't live in this world anymore. God, the fucking... It shoots out air. It shoots out air.
Just pure fucking air.
Like, feel this. Yeah! It's terrifying, because you feel like...
Springs in there are good, man.
Oh my god, you feel the pressure of it firing.
I need to plug this in.
Oh man, if only we had Terraria on
I need
mobile.
to plug this in.
If only we did Terraria on mobile still, we could have done like the sexiest episode of Terraria right now.
That'd be terrible.
What do you mean? God.
Mister, will you inform me of where an outlet is down here?
I will inform you of your face.
Did it do its thing? Oh, because I'm standing.
This is the part of the podcast where we get like really bored and just start getting up and doing random shit.
Yeah.
It's a scheduled part. It's in the schedule. Don't worry. Don't get up and don't start.
No, I need to create a boundary. Move trash can over. I'm trying to make it as big as possible.
So for those who are watching at home, because I'm not posting this on podcast sites, this is going on YouTube. Here's the area we're working out for Mr.
Oh my god, this is so big. Dude, we have this whole area.
Yeah. Can we finish? Can we at least sit down and finish up the podcast? You can have the headset on.
Okay, I can no longer see. Oh shit.
Okay, well this has been the Baku Files podcast. I'm glad that my friend here could keep his attention span for 40 minutes.
Dude, I can't. I know it.
The entire all of 40 minutes that he was able to actually keep his attention span. That was great. We had fun. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe for more. We do this once every 4 years. I'll probably try to do it more often. And how the fuck did I close out the last one? Hold on. Well, I hope you enjoyed. That is going to be all for today. We bid you adieu, goodbye, bye, bye, bye.